The upcoming memorial service for Charlie Kirk is set to be one of the most significant national gatherings of recent years. Scheduled to take place at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, the event reflects both the scale of Kirk's influence and the deep grief felt by his supporters. The stadium, which is best known as the home of the Arizona Cardinals, has a fixed seating capacity of more than 63,000 and can expand to more than 73,000 for larger events. Organizers are preparing for an attendance figure that matches or even exceeds recent NFL games at the same venue. Every detail of the service demonstrates how extraordinary this moment will be, not only for those closest to Kirk, but for the broader conservative movement in the United States. Charlie Kirk's death came as a shock to millions. At just 31 years old, he was at the height of his influence as a conservative activist, commentator, and leader. His assassination in Utah last week sent shockwaves through political and faith communities alike. Kirk would have turned 32 next month, a milestone that now stands as a reminder of a promising life cut short. The violent circumstances of his passing created widespread outrage and sorrow, but they also brought a renewed determination among his allies to ensure that his mission continues. The memorial service at State Farm Stadium has been organized to provide a national stage for remembrance. It is not simply a funeral gathering, but a large-scale event designed to celebrate Kirk's life, legacy, and leadership. The turnout, both in person and online, is expected to be immense. This reflects Kirk's reach, which extended from young activists he mentored to political leaders he advised, and to the many ordinary Americans who followed his commentary and public work. One of the defining features of this event will be its speaker lineup. The list includes some of the most prominent names in American politics today. President Donald Trump is confirmed to deliver remarks. Trump's presence alone underscores the magnitude of Kirk's impact. The two shared a close alliance, with Trump frequently acknowledging Kirk's role in mobilizing younger generations toward conservative values. At the service, Trump is expected to pay tribute to Kirk's work, highlight his leadership, and likely address the broader issues surrounding his assassination. His speech will set the tone for a memorial that is not just personal, but also political. Vice President J.D. Vance is also scheduled to speak. Vance, who has quickly risen as a leading voice in the Republican Party, represents the same generational wave that Kirk helped energize. His presence carries symbolic importance, as Kirk himself was known for bridging the gap between grassroots activism and national leadership. Vance's remarks are anticipated to focus on Kirk's influence on younger Americans and the values he embodied. Another confirmed speaker is Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Rubio has long emphasized the role of younger leaders in shaping the future of the nation. His tribute is expected to focus on Kirk's ability to inspire and mobilize communities, both online and in person. Rubio's participation reflects how deeply Kirk's influence was felt, even within the highest levels of government. While these high-profile figures will provide political weight, the most personal and emotional speech is expected to come from Erika Kirk, Charlie's widow. Erika has already shared powerful words in the days following her husband's death, vowing that she will never allow his legacy to die. She and Charlie shared 2 young children together, making this moment not only a public farewell but also a deeply personal one. For many attending the service, Erika's remarks will be the emotional centerpiece of the day, capturing the pain of loss alongside the commitment to carry his mission forward. The speaker lineup also includes names that illustrate Kirk's wide-reaching connections. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who serves as Secretary of Health and Human Services, will address the gathering. Kennedy, though from a family historically associated with Democratic politics, has become a figure respected across different political lines. His inclusion shows that Kirk's influence was not confined to one party but extended to anyone who valued faith, freedom, and civic responsibility. War Secretary Pete Hegseth, a veteran and longtime advocate for military families, will also take the stage. His remarks are expected to highlight Kirk's deep respect for those who serve in uniform and his consistent defense of strong national security policies. Another notable figure is Tulsi Gabbard, who currently serves as Director of National Intelligence. Gabbard, once a Democratic congresswoman, became known for her outspoken criticism of establishment politics. Her presence at this service highlights Kirk's ability to inspire leaders outside of traditional Republican circles. Her tribute will likely focus on shared values of patriotism, integrity, and courage. Further speakers include Donald Trump Jr., Stephen Miller, and Sergio Gore. Trump Jr. worked closely with Kirk in energizing young conservatives and often appeared alongside him at rallies and events. His tribute will likely emphasize their friendship and shared efforts in political outreach. Stephen Miller, a key policy advisor during Trump's presidency, is expected to frame Kirk's activism in the broader context of national political battles. Sergio Gore, a strategist and ally, is anticipated to provide personal reflections on Kirk's leadership behind the scenes. According to the event's official website, fightforcharlie.com, more speakers may still be announced, reflecting the broad demand from public figures to honor Kirk. Beyond the lineup, the organizers have carefully structured the memorial to reflect Kirk's values. The dress code has been set as Sunday best, red, white, or blue. This choice highlights both dignity and patriotism, two themes central to Kirk's message. Attendees are encouraged to arrive early, as seating will be on a first-come, first-served basis. The stadium's large capacity ensures that tens of thousands can participate, but overflow seating has also been arranged at the Desert Diamond Arena. This preparation underscores the scale of the expected turnout. For those unable to attend in person, the event will be live-streamed on Charlie Kirk's Rumble account. Given his strong online presence, this broadcast is expected to attract hundreds of thousands of viewers nationwide and globally. In this way, the service will reach far beyond the physical boundaries of the stadium. This national memorial follows an earlier tribute at the Kennedy Center, where hundreds gathered to honor Kirk's unmatched legacy. That gathering was smaller and more intimate, while Sunday's service is intended to be the defining public farewell, allowing the entire nation to reflect on his life and work. Charlie Kirk's legacy is central to the meaning of this event. He was not only a political activist, but also a servant of God, a husband, and a father. Tributes describe him as a leader who did not seek influence for its own sake, but instead dedicated his life to pouring into others. His mission was to raise up a generation bold in faith, steadfast in their love of freedom, and unafraid to defend their country. These values have been echoed repeatedly in the days since his passing, and they will serve as the guiding themes of the memorial. At just 31 years old, Kirk had already left an enduring mark on American culture and politics. He built organizations, mentored thousands of young conservatives, and became a recognizable voice on national platforms. His death has created a void, but it has also inspired a renewed determination among his supporters. The memorial service will not only reflect grief, but also a sense of recommitment. President Trump's participation ensures that the memorial carries both national visibility and political weight. Yet the inclusion of Erika Kirk, their family, and close allies ensures that the day will remain deeply personal. It is rare for a memorial to blend both intimacy and national significance, but this event achieves that balance because of the unique role Charlie Kirk played. For attendees, the day will be about more than listening to speeches. It will be a moment of solidarity, mourning, and reflection. Every element, from the lineup to the dress code, reflects Kirk's message and his vision for the country. His widow's words will likely form the emotional heart of the service, while the contributions of leaders like Trump, Vance, Rubio, Kennedy, Hegseth, and Gabbard will place his life in the larger context of national politics. The organizers emphasize that this service is not an end, but a beginning. The tributes, the massive attendance, and the global live stream all serve the purpose of ensuring that Kirk's mission will continue. His story, though ended by violence, will live on through the voices of those he inspired and the institutions he helped to build. The memorial at State Farm Stadium will therefore serve several purposes at once. It will be a farewell to a young man whose life ended too soon. It will be a moment of national unity among his supporters and allies. And it will be a call to action, urging all who admired him to carry forward the work he began. Charlie Kirk's legacy, honored by presidents, vice presidents, family, and friends, will not fade. Instead, it will stand as a reminder of faith, freedom, and the power of leadership, even in the face of tragedy.